Hello friends. Welcome to Grow with Afreen. Today, we have prepared Band-9 answers for Cambridge IELTS-19, Speaking Test 1. Keep in mind that all of the answers are slightly longer as they contain more information and ideas. Don't be afraid to listen and develop your imagination. And while you're here, why not subscribe to the channel for more content? So, let's listen and learn.
Good morning, and welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. My name is Rob. I will be your examiner for this part of the test. It has 3 parts. I will give instructions for each of the parts. I am recording this test for marking purposes.
All right.
This is candidate number 930667, and the time is 11 o'clock. We are doing the exam in Dhaka, Bangladesh. And before we continue, can you please just show me your identification?
Here is my passport which I used to register for the exam, and you can take a look.
Great, and what is your full name?
My name is Afreen, and my family name is Yasmin. You can call me Afreen.
Okay, Afreen. For part 1, I will ask you a couple of questions to get to know you better and a couple of questions on a general topic.
All right.
Do you work or study?
I actually do both at this moment. I work for a financial institution as a financial strategist, and I also study IELTS and also GRE for my higher studies.
Can you find food from many countries where you live? Why? Why not?
Yes, I have the opportunity to enjoy a diverse array of international cuisines right where I live. This is because my city is culturally diverse, with many immigrants bringing their culinary traditions. Additionally, global trade and the popularity of international cuisines have made it easier for restaurants and grocery stores to offer a wide variety of foods from around the world.
How often do you eat typical food from other countries? Why? Why not?
Well, I try to eat typical food from other countries as often as I can, usually at least once a week. I enjoy exploring new flavors and learning about different cultures through their cuisine. It's a fun and delicious way to broaden my horizons and appreciate the diversity in the world.
Have you ever tried making food from another country? Why? Why not?
Yes, I have experimented with cooking dishes from different countries. I enjoy exploring different cultures and cuisines, and cooking dishes from around the world allows me to experience new flavors and techniques. It's also a fun way to bring a little bit of adventure into my kitchen and share unique meals with my friends and family.
What food from your country would you recommend to people from other countries? Why?
I highly recommend trying biryani, a popular and flavorful dish from Bangladesh. Biryani is a delicious mixed rice dish made with aromatic spices, basmati rice, and usually includes meat like chicken, mutton, or sometimes vegetables for a vegetarian version. It's loved for its rich taste and fragrant aroma. The blend of spices, herbs, and the cooking method make every bite a delightful experience. It's a great way to experience the diverse and vibrant flavors of Bangladeshi cuisine.
Okay, Afreen, at this stage of the test, I will give you a card with a topic. You will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't worry if I stop you. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. Here is the paper and pencil. Your 1-minute preparation starts now. Describe a law that was introduced in your country and that you thought was a very good idea. You should say what the law was, who introduced it, when and why it was introduced, and explain why you thought this law was such a good idea. Your 1-minute preparation is up. Would you start speaking now, please?
One law that was introduced in my country, and which I thought was a very good idea, is the Clean Air Act. This law was introduced by the government in 1990, spearheaded by the Environmental Protection Agency. The main aim of the Clean Air Act was to reduce air pollution and protect public health by regulating the emissions of harmful pollutants from industries, vehicles, and other sources. The Clean Air Act was introduced in response to growing concerns about the negative impacts of air pollution on both the environment and human health. During the late 1980s, there were increasing reports of respiratory illnesses, acid rain, and smog in many urban areas. These issues prompted the government to take decisive action to address the problem. The law set strict standards for air quality and required industries to implement new technologies to limit their emissions. It also promoted the use of cleaner fuels and supported research into alternative energy sources. I thought the Clean Air Act was such a good idea because it brought about significant improvements in air quality and public health. By reducing the levels of pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter, the law helped to decrease the incidence of diseases such as asthma and bronchitis. Additionally, the reduction in pollution also benefited the environment by minimizing acid rain and improving the health of ecosystems. The Clean Air Act demonstrated a strong commitment to preserving the environment for future generations and showed that through effective regulation, it is possible to balance economic growth with environmental protection. Overall, the introduction of this law marked a positive step towards a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable future.
Okay, Afreen, I am going to stop you here. Please turn over the notepaper and put it to the side. I am going to take back the card, and now we will continue with part 3. For part 3, I will ask you some questions regarding your part 2 response.
All right.
What kinds of rules are common in a school?
Schools often have a set of rules to ensure a safe and productive learning environment. Common rules include attending classes on time and regularly, respecting teachers and classmates, and completing homework assignments. Schools usually have dress codes that require students to wear appropriate clothing. Bullying, cheating, and fighting are strictly prohibited to maintain a respectful atmosphere. Additionally, students are often required to keep their cell phones off during class to avoid distractions. Finally, schools usually have rules about keeping the campus clean, such as throwing trash in bins and not defacing property. These rules help create a positive and orderly environment for everyone.
How important is it to have rules in a school?
Having rules in a school is very important. Rules help create a safe and orderly environment where students can focus on learning. They set clear expectations for behavior, which helps prevent chaos and ensures that everyone is treated fairly. Rules also teach students important life skills like responsibility, respect, and self-discipline. Without rules, it would be hard to manage a large group of students, and learning would be disrupted. As I told you before, school rules are essential for maintaining a positive and productive learning environment.
What do you recommend should happen if children break school rules?
When children break school rules, it's important to respond in a way that helps them learn from their mistakes. First, teachers should calmly explain what rule was broken and why it matters. Next, appropriate consequences should be given, such as a timeout, writing an apology, or losing a privilege. These consequences should be fair and consistent. Additionally, it's crucial to involve parents, keeping them informed and working together to support the child's development. Finally, encourage positive behavior by recognizing and rewarding good actions. This balanced approach helps children understand the importance of rules and how to make better choices in the future.
Can you suggest why many students decide to study law at university?
Many students choose to study law at university for various reasons. Firstly, a law degree opens up numerous career opportunities, not just in legal practice, but also in business, politics, and public service. Secondly, law is a field that allows students to develop critical thinking, problem solving, and strong communication skills, which are valuable in any profession. Additionally, some students are drawn to law because they have a passion for justice and wish to make a positive impact on society. Lastly, the intellectual challenge and prestige associated with a law degree can be very appealing to many.
What are the key personal qualities needed to be a successful lawyer?
To be a successful lawyer, several key personal qualities are essential. First and foremost, strong communication skills are crucial. Lawyers must be able to articulate their arguments clearly and persuasively, both in writing and speaking. Analytical thinking is another vital quality, as lawyers need to evaluate complex information and develop effective legal strategies. Additionally, attention to detail is important to ensure accuracy in legal documents and proceedings. A successful lawyer must also possess strong ethical standards, maintaining integrity and honesty in their practice. Lastly, resilience and perseverance are necessary to handle the pressures and challenges of the legal profession, ensuring they can advocate effectively for their clients.
Do you agree that working in the legal profession is very stressful?
Yes, working in the legal profession is often considered very stressful. Lawyers and legal professionals frequently deal with tight deadlines, heavy workloads, and high-stakes cases. They must navigate complex legal systems and ensure they provide the best possible advice to their clients. The pressure to win cases or achieve favorable outcomes can be immense. Additionally, long hours are common, which can lead to burnout and affect work-life balance. The need for constant attention to detail and the responsibility of handling sensitive information add to the stress. Despite these challenges, many find the work rewarding due to the impact they can make in people's lives and society.
Thank you. This is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you very much.
Follow these tips to get a good band in IELTS speaking test. 1. When you talk, you should only look at your notes briefly. Don't read directly from your notes. 2. Don't be afraid to disagree with the opinions the examiner expresses. 3. It is important to have your own opinion to current issues. There is no problem if you provide any false information. 4. If you run out of ideas after 1 minute, give yourself a fresh start by looking at the task in the booklet again. 5. It's important to listen carefully to the examiner's questions so that you can answer in the correct tense. 6. When you answer yes, no questions, please answer the questions first and then give reasons for your answer. Don't simply answer yes or no. 7. Make good eye contact with the examiner from the moment you enter the room and answer in a polite and friendly way. Your body language plays an important role in communication. 8. Make sure that you arrive 45 minutes before your test so that you are not hurrying and have time to relax. If possible, please visit the test center before the day of your test so that you are familiar with where you need to go. The speaking test is a natural conversation. If you try to give a prepared speech, the examiner will interrupt you and ask you a different question. So try to be natural all the time.
Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.